Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you are watching Namibia Connects right here on NBC. Now, a team of volunteers from Austria, members of the Bruno Groening Circle of Friends, has been conducting free lectures during the past few days in Swakopmund, Rehoboth and Windhoek. To talk to us more on this series of lectures, we are joined in studio by Helmut Manninger from the Bruno Groening Circle of Friends. Helmut, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for the invitation.
It's a pleasure. Firstly, why do you see the need for these lectures and how has the public responded so far?
The need, many people are suffering, many diseases. I also was very ill and I got healthy again about more than 20 years ago. And so we go to many countries all over the world to give these lectures about this life force we can take in that can help and heal body and soul.
Body and soul. So who was Bruno Groening and what exactly is meant by these teachings?
Bruno Gröning, he was a simple man, lived in the last century, and he had this ancient knowledge in him, he carried it in him, that there is a life force, he called it Heilstrom, or it's also called divine power, we forgot to take in, and he showed us again how we should open up for it, that it helps us in our daily life and that it can heal everything in life and in the body and in the soul.
How exactly should a person imagine this and how do these healings occur?
How healings occur, you never know. Sometimes it happens spontaneously. For example, a young lady in Swakopmund, we were there in April with a German physician. She suffered for 3 years severe headache. They were at all doctors. And she took in this divine energy, and then she didn't feel the pain anymore from one day to another. And now she is free of it. She can sleep very well. Before that, she had to take 17 pills a day. And now she's free. How it works, you really don't know. Can't. But there is a medical scientific group in the Circle of Friends which verifies and documents the healings which occur on the spiritual path, and that's very special. All over the world, there are more than thousands physicians and in medical professionals who help with it.
Now, Helmut, perhaps you can break it down for us. What happens in the inside of a person when this healing process is happening, or the process itself?
I just can talk for me. When I was that ill, I suffered from the Crohn's disease, and I went to a lot of doctors and they couldn't help me because they said that's a chronic disease. And then a friend told me about the teachings of Bruno Gröning, and I heard the first time of it, and I said, "Hey, what's this?" And he's also working in the television. I also was working in the television that time. And he said he suffered from severe back pain and he lost it. And then I also was very interested about this, and I went there and I heard the first time that you can separate from the illness, that it's a mental thing, that you say, I don't want to have it anymore, and that you can separate from it. And the thing is that Bruno Groening said about this divine power, it's surrounding us, it's here for everyone, and it's for free, but we forgot to take it in. And we do it like this, we sit like this, opening up, this is the outer posture, and Bruno Gröning told us also the inner posture to open up our hearts for this divine energy. And then it's starting to flow, and then this divine energy wants to clean out every negative. And if it lasts 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, you never know, but it works.
What experiences have you already had with the teachings of Bruno Groening? I know you mentioned being healed from it, but can you take us through the the process of it. What happens? You know, you spoke about sitting. What else happens?
Yes.
Is there some sort of you know, readings that you do? Is there some sort of meditation that happens? What exactly happens in that process?
Bruno Gröning, in his lifetime, he told us that we should come together, that man, on the long run, alone is too weak. So you come together every 3 weeks, and then you open up for this divine energy, for this life force, and you also hear about healings that occurred. And when you hear someone has had, for example, like we have here in Ghana, malaria, or in Gabon, chronic sinusitis and insomnia, and they got healed. So you also get in this mood, or you also start to believe, if this one is helped, I can help as well, you know? And so your belief is starting to grow. And this is also a prerequisite that it works.
You spoke about being around since 2018, I think,
Yes.
off camera.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and how is the entire Bruno Groening Circle of Friends financed? How do you move around the world? What makes this process easy for you?
Christine is sitting here as well. No one in the Circle of Friends, we're about 80,000 friends all over the world, and no one is getting any cent for it. Everything is based on voluntary donation, and we do it in our free time. Also, the doctor in April, he was here from Germany. He closes his studio, and he came here, and we were giving the lectures. And you know, the thing is, this is about this life force, this divine force, and it's not from us, it's from above. And so if you want to take that in, it must be free, because you can't charge God, you know what I mean? So it works all over the world.
Helmut, maybe any last final remarks?
Yes. Final remarks, yes. An invitation. Today we have a lecture in the CIF Center in the corner Stein and Schwabe Street in Klein Windhoek. We start at 7 p.m. and tomorrow we are in Swakopmund in the Hotel Prinzessin Ruprecht, starting also at 7 p.m. So you are heartily invited. And maybe I also can tell you the internet address.
Yes.
www.bruno-groening.org. There you can find a lot of more information about these teachings.
And for those perhaps that can't make it today, is there any other sessions?
Yes, there are communities in Windhoek and in Swakopmund and in Rehoboth. They join every 3 weeks. So, but you will find it on the internet page.
Perhaps you can just repeat the internet address.
www.bruno.groening.org. Maybe you can insert it.
Thank you so much, Helmut, for that.
Thank you too.
Thank you so much, and we hope the best for your gathering today.
Thank you.